Howdy, howdy. Welcome to a brand new stream. Brand new type of stream. We are in the Nether, and we are on in a new location. We are not in my single player world. We're on a brand new server that we're prepping up and getting ready for. Minimize this. Go. There we go. Okay. Just making sure everything's good. Everything looks good. Alright, we are in the Nether, prepping for a Nether Hub for the Cove SMP. Right now I'm just clearing out space. I need to see how much more space I got to go this way. Schematic placements. Looks like I ain't got to go too much further this way. So we go about another 10 more blocks. Alright, so standing on 89. Try to make it flat here. Alright, so we'll go to about... I will join you as soon as my husband leaves for work. Okay, that's cool, Chicky. That is cool. Alright, we'll go a couple more. Alright, now we'll do... a field command. And what block is that? How far did we go? We went to 77. And then we'll go up in this top corner. Until we get to 77, which is there. And voila, another 7,000 blocks gone. Oh, let's get rid of that lava. And I think what I'm also going to do to keep it bright is I'm just going to get a torch. And put that in my offhand so when I'm up close to something, at least it'll be bright. That'll do. Alright, so I believe that's good enough. Let me double check placement. I want to check something. If I go to configure material lists and the sandstone, I want to ignore it. Oh, I wish it would just go away. Okay, yeah, that's far enough because this is my temporary placement of a possible tunnel. Okay. It looks weird. Looks like they're walking around in waist deep snow. That's funny. Alright, so we're good enough in that direction. Oh, hey guys. And then we got to do the same thing in all the other three directions. Alright. That is not the button I wanted to use. Alright, so now that we're good in this direction. I think I will go ahead and just fill in the floor. Alright, so I think the best thing to do is we're going to start with this block. So fill. And then we go. And we just need to dig a ways this way. I don't want to try to delete too many blocks at one time. So we'll stop right here. Yep, see, that was too many. So we'll back up a few. There we go. That was 14,000 blocks. Poof, be gone. Alright, we gotta get rid of this lava. Where is it coming from? Right here. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so I think now I'll start in that corner. And then we'll work our way this way. I don't know how many layers I want to do at one time. This room's gonna fill it with mobs. We'll try this. And we'll fill to here. There's another 15,000. Poof, be gone. Let's get rid of some lava pockets. Alright, let's start here again. That seemed to work pretty well. Start from that corner. I need to figure out what coordinate I'm on here. 130. Oh, -2 is where I'm at. Okay. So we'll go to that point. Any lava to get rid of? Nope. All good. This is going to be a large area. For sure. For sure and for certain. Thought I was getting a text message. Okay. Let's continue on. Because I know that's not far. Well, we'll check. I know that's not far enough. So I need to go to... Where's my... Aha, here's where I need to go. let's go ahead and bring this out to where I need to go. So I need to end up right there. Alright, so let's do M. Turn that off. Right, so this is the final destination. We can try it, but I don't think I can clear that many blocks. Yeah.
How many blocks?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I'm making a big hole. Yeah, that's too many blocks. Can't clear that many. We'll try it. There we go. 20,000. Poof, be gone.
I'm trying to place my copy.
Well, the good thing is when you place it, or it worked for me, I didn't have to do any type of rotation. It was already rotated properly.
We'll find out here in a second. I'm trying to. Oh nope! I don't have to. I don't have to rotate it either.
And we're working on single layer. You're gonna be on 89. Will be the first layer to work on. Alright, so that's 2 directions cleared out.
Trying to get it all lined up.
That's fine, take your time. I placed mine before I started the stream so I could get that. I didn't have to do that on stream. Okay. I'll start from this corner.
I do this right? Did you add details to the sword in the center?
No.
No, I meant in the schematic.
In the middle part?
Yeah.
Just underneath the portal.
Really?
But not the actual sword itself. Hadn't touched it. Unless there's like some.
You're missing details on it.
Unless. Oh, I am missing details on it.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll work on it. I just like got it in place and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm sitting here looking at
Yeah, you're missing details on it.
Wonder how long that's been like that and I didn't realize it.
I don't know, but I'll work on it. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Single layer. Alright. I'm just getting it up to the single layer now. If I could get it high enough in this. Why? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright, I'll get the details on real quick. It won't take long.
I turned my hostile sounds off so I don't hear any ghast or pigment or whatever because they're gonna fill up this room.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't.
That's alright. We have lava spilling into this room right now.
I'm slowly getting rid of it.
Ew. And before I do anything crazy, I want to lock the schematic in place before I do something stupid and move it.
Imagine how long this would take in survival.
Oh gosh, no.
See, the only reason we're doing this in creative is because I would be doing this the entire season. I wouldn't get to do anything else. And there's other stuff I'd like to do. I mean, because every Nether Hub that I've worked on, I've usually ended up working on it by myself, and it takes me forever. The very first Nether Hub I worked on, I had quite a bit of help. I had a lot of people helping me decorate and build. The second one in Season 2, I had a lot of people helping me dig, which is helpful, but I think that was about it. I don't think too many people helped me place blocks that I can think of. Hello, piggy. Out of my way. Out of my way. Once we get a big enough community, we won't be doing all this prep work. We can actually maybe do this in survival light together.
Yeah.
Which would be more fun. Building another hub by yourself, it's boring.
If you wanted to do that, just do your single player worlds.
Yeah.
Oh! Broke a block. There we go.
I haven't come up with a good idea for another hub in my single player world yet. Haven't had the inspiration for it yet.
I haven't even opened the Nether in mine yet. But I'm also playing in 1.19 as well.
I'm not sure when I'm gonna update. I mean, they're already getting ready to release 1.19.1. I know that's not far enough. I worked on this Nether Hub last night for a long time, trying different wall designs.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept going, nope, delete that, delete that, delete that. No. I'm like, nothing seems to be fitting like I want.
Hmm.
Alright, let's see how much further I gotta go. So when we do get ready to actually place blocks, just anywhere you see sandstone, just put netherrack or whatever.
Okay. I'm almost done with the portal update here.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. There was a glitch in the system.
It's all good. It's getting taken care of now.
Oh look, ancient debris.
Aww.
Right, that might be far enough. One, two, three more layers.
Yep.
One, two, and this will be the third. Okay, there's 3 directions. One more to go. I believe this is big enough.
Why is it doing that?
Hmm?
I'm having issues with the handle.
Handle.
Yeah, I'm trying to place a stair like it says, but look at that. It keeps curving like it wants. It's the stair problem.
Hang on, let me get my...
Why does it keep curving that way? Okay, so that's fixed. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, it's all fixed. Alright. It's done. The handle is fixed. Or the whole sword is fixed.
Nice.
Other than the floor.
I need to mark how far out I gotta go. So that's the last spot. And I guess for now, let's go ahead and... well, no, never mind. I was gonna say fill the walls, but no, let's not fill the walls. That's fine. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go 5 layers at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, oops. Supposed to go there.
This is definitely a massive Nether Hub. Now that I'm actually in it.
It's smaller than the last one I created.
Really?
Not by much, but it is. Because in my creative world, they're side by side. And this one's smaller.
It just feels bigger, I guess.
Yeah, because there's nothing to fill it yet. It's just a hole. I wonder how many blocks I've deleted so far.
Too many.
A bunch. With every section I hit clear, it's like 10,000, 10,000. Oh, guess what today is?
What is today?
It's my wife and I's wedding anniversary.
Oh, yay! How many years?
9.
Yay!
2, 3, 4, 5. Next year will be the 10. I told her on our 10 year, but I want to go somewhere. She said, where? I said, I don't know. I just want to go somewhere. How much further I gotta go? Still got a little ways to go. Yeah, we got a lot of overhang here.
Yeah.
That's alright, we'll figure it out. I was debating whether or not to post this that I'm streaming on the Crafting Coffee Discord. So I didn't.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I was unsure how I felt about it. So I was like, well, since I'm not 100% feel comfortable, then I just won't do it at all.
Alright. I love how blocks magically disappear all of a sudden.
I missed a section somehow.
Works for me. Alright. Looks like most of it's cleared. Oh, there's still a little bit left.
Yeah, still gotta get to this block here. Right, that should be good enough for now.
Yeah. Alright, so we're working on the floor.
Yeah, I think the main area to start working on is around the portal and then getting the sea lanterns in. I don't have my schematic on right now, but I think that's what it is.
I do.
It was kind of in the way for me doing the field command. Do we want to just go ahead and fill the holes?
Do what?
Do we want to fill the holes with netherite?
Fill the holes.
In the flow.
Yeah, we might need to do that.
I mean, there's not many blocks on this layer except these around the portal.
Yeah.
Because
Wait.
these outer bits are just me messing around trying to think of tunnel design, so we can just disregard this stuff over here. It's me trying to brainstorm. So yeah, the only thing on this layer is the sea lanterns. And
Yeah, I got the black put in already.
with, I can't tell if there's anything to place this sea lantern on or not. I'm just hoping it places. Not sure if there's netherite below there or not.
Oh, I have mine opaque. So then that way I can see through it.
What do you mean opaque?
Like, I can see through my schematic. Like, the blocks are very transparent. Oh, there's some over here. Oh. Alright. Sea lanterns are in. It looks like there is some holes below it. And that's gonna attract mobs. I don't think anybody wants to hear the lovely noises in the middle of the nether.
No. Yeah, mobs will spawn in here.
Yeah. Alright, is there anywhere else that we need? I think we're good for the center.
I'm gonna start filling in some holes. Get rid of this flame here. That's just gonna be noise later. I think what I'm gonna do is from here. I fill from there. To here. Netherite. There we go.
I'm so horrible with fill commands, so it's best if I just not do it.
I've used it so much in creative, I've gotten the hang of it. I've kind of forced myself to use it. Especially working on like big projects.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, alright, does this need to be... You're not filling it, you're just covering it?
Yep.
Here, I'll cover it.
Because otherwise I would have to go very far down to fill.
Fill from there to...
Oh, great. Hoglin are spawning. Oh, well that works.
Mm-hmm. just like I'm gonna fill this here. There. There. There's no more actual holes. We just need to blanket this with netherite. Well, we could fill like a couple of these layers from here,
Yeah.
and then I'll cover, since this is a little shallow. Alright, so it's fill that corner. Actually, fly up some.
What?
Fly up. I just did like 5 layers thick.
Oh, gotcha.
Where are you going?
Oh.
Oh yeah, it does still need to go out further.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
Like quite a ways out. I have it set to the single layer of how wide the floor is. It goes to here. But technically, we don't need all the way out here. Let's see. Technically, well, I guess... I don't know how all you have this here. Let me look.
Yeah, we don't need to go the entire square border.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Because it cuts off the corners at a certain spot. Oh, and this is where it goes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to work our way out because it starts to angle upwards, and we'll have to start placing blocks, place things on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's... Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly like this.
Yep. I noticed that when I was starting to place. I was like, uh-oh.
This is gonna get aggravating. Oops.
That's such a weird sound. Tink, tink.
The placement, yeah. Someone must say on one of the new blocks in 119, I forget which block it is.
Mm-hmm.
It has a sound that's needs to be changed. They were like complaining about the sound of it. I'm not sure which one they were talking about. Forgot.
I think the mud sounds interesting when you walk on it. So we've got a slight problem.
I knew we was gonna have a problem.
You have black carpet, so we're gonna have to fill this.
Right,
The underneath.
Let me turn my schematic off so I can see what I'm doing.
You've got black carpet underneath.
I told you we was gonna have to do some filling.
Yeah.
Well, at least with the schematic turned off, I can see what's done. A lot easier. Okay. So what I'll do...
I'm just filling it with netherrack.
Yeah, I can't use the fill command when it's got these little gaps in it too well, so fill the small gaps and then I can do a bigger fill. Because as you get further and further away from the portal, it keeps going up. So we'll have to do this again.
I'm trying to fill underneath.
If you want to go ahead and start placing the black concrete, and I'll work on filling. On the sections that you know you've done. I had a feeling this would be a pain to place.
Starting to get quieter though. Mobs aren't talking as much, actually.
That's good. Yeah, the more of this we get done, the more they won't be able to spawn.
Oops. Broke a yellow part.
Oh, guess what happened to me yesterday while I was working on the Nether Hub?
I haven't.
So I was scrolling through Google Images and I searched Nether wall design, something like that. And I was just trying to look at pictures and get inspiration. And scrolling through, and I saw the hub that we're working on. I'm like, hey, what? Someone had like re-shared my Reddit post that I posted last week or whenever it was.
Uh-huh.
And I guess it just showed up on Google Images.
Oh.
It just caught me off guard. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That's my Nether Hub. I was like, interesting, okay. I'd help you place a little carpet now.
Alright. Carpet's in. Next.
The next is the outer ring. Do I need to place blocks for that?
I don't know, but
Yeah, I am. Alright, so I'm going to do a fill command, so give me a minute. Alright, so we're going to fill from, go along this line here. And start here.
this is gonna bug me.
So fill from that corner.
Apparently, I'm doing this backwards than what you were doing. Oop, not ice. Not another rack. Nope, not sandstone either.
I want to fill from this corner. All the way to this corner. If you go in the opposite direction than where you're going, you've got blocks to place on.
Oh.
If you go counterclockwise, I've already filled the area.
Yeah, the only problem is when I'm doing it, the schematic gets angry at me because it gives me the orange color.
Oh, it's fine.
It bugs me. My OCD.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
I mean, right now I have blocks. No, I don't. But that's okay. Because there's this thing called netherrack that I can grab and just place what I need for the moment.
Now you shouldn't have a problem. I've filled everything around that area. That should be good to go. And I just need to fill this area. Oops. Fill from that corner. To here. That layer's been taken care of. Placement, and after that's done, it's going to be all the fun ice placement. Which do I need? Blocks. Okay, I don't have to fill any blocks. Start placing these, okay.
There. Yep. I'm guessing this was supposed to be the black. Because it says sandstone on these. Is it supposed to be sandstone?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I probably forgot to switch them out when I was changing some design before.
Okay.
And I had to change out my entire lighting source so it didn't melt the ice. I had to find a low light level. And the reason I went with ice is because I was like, I got tired of using stairs and slabs. It was inclining too much and I didn't like it. I was like, I need some full blocks of some sort. I'm like, there's only so many full blocks that are spawn proof. There's ice, you got leaves. I even tried the path block and it just didn't look good at all. Oops. Well, hey Clash, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You're probably wondering, what the heck are you guys doing? Is it 119? It is not 119, but when we launch, it will be. Right now we're in 118.2. When all the server stuff gets updated to 119, the server will update. So the server will start in 119 for everybody else. I am doing good, thanks for asking. So this is, we're working on prepping the Nether Hub. I'll kind of stand back and ignore all this sandstone because this was built in my creative world. Is it seeing? No. This is a brand new server that me and Chiki are starting on our own. It's 100% family friendly. There's a handful of requirements to join the server. First requirement is to join the Discord. So if you want to fulfill that requirement, that would be !Discord. A link will pop up and that should send you there. The next requirement is 21 and over. Gotta be 21. And the third and most important requirement is to be cool and have fun. And stay family friendly throughout the Discord and Minecraft server. That's about it. And there's some other, you know, Minecraft rules. But as far as just being able to join the server.
Now keep in mind that this will be survival when we open the server. Right now we are just, you know, making things easier so then that way we don't have to spend forever making the portal designs for the Nether Hub.
Yeah, because I'm sure you're well aware, Clash, how long it takes to build a Nether Hub. You've seen me build one. And it takes forever. And I don't want to spend my entire season working on just this. So the only thing that's going to be done in creative is this Nether Hub and the spawn area. Chicky has been working her booty off at spawn, so there's tons of stuff at spawn already.
Oh yes, and it's looking amazing.
So if you're 21 and over, looking for a family-friendly server, I think come check us out. Of course, right now it's just me and Chicky because we haven't done too much advertising. Actually, none at all. I will be posting to Reddit, to different communities soon. Not sure exactly when. Joe Mama, what is up? Good to see you, bud. How are you? I miss hanging out with you. I see your channel's having some success. Hope you're having a good time. Good to see your face. When will it be launched? We don't have a specific launch day in mind. Right now we're still in the prep work stage. Still gotta build the Nether Hub here. I've got an item I need to build in the overworld at spawn. What's left at spawn to build, Chicky?
Not really a whole lot. I still gotta work on a fence for our spawning area, so that way we know what's spawn and what's not.
Yeah.
I still gotta come up with a couple other building ideas for... Oh, that was weird. I gotta come up with a couple other builds, like actual buildings. But at this current point, I would say it shouldn't take too long if I really work on it hard, but I'm about ready to go on a camping trip, so I've been prepping for that.
We don't have a whole lot left to do. If I had to guess, let's see, what's today's date? In the June.
Well, and if we want to bring it into 1.19, I think we're waiting on a few data packs for the server itself to update before we switch it to the 1.19.
I need to check on the progress of the server stuff and what needs to be updated. Because it's not going to be 100%. Vanilla, I'm still waiting on like plugins. Oh, looking at you looks all kinds of weird. Is that
Do
you?
it?
No, that was a little. That wasn't you. That was a little piggy dude running around.
I was gonna say, I'm up in the air. I don't know what you're looking at, but I'm up in the air right now. I'm trying to place ice.
Hey Clash, did that message come up? I might have that message not set to public. Hold on.
Yeah, you might want to fix that.
Let me see what it said is. I'll go ahead and post it myself here. Hang on. Ba-doop-ba-doo. I'm not sure if let's see, custom. Oh no, I've got it set that everybody can use it. Thought I did. Yeah.
For some reason, it's not wanting to post.
Yeah, for some reason.
Huh.
Well, hang on. I will just copy paste. There it is. I'll copy and paste it. Not sure
And you gotta
why.
remember, country, I think it's once a week. The server invite also changes.
No,
Just for security purposes, I thought. At least that's what it does for mine.
I've got this link to never expire.
Oh, okay.
When I set this up, because I didn't want to have to keep changing it.
Gotcha.
Because I would definitely forget. Like 100% of the time. I got to go turn my fan off 1 second.
Piggy, you're in my way.
Sitting here placing all this ice, and my ceiling fan is running, and I'm like, man, I'm getting cold. I didn't start getting cold till I started placing this ice. That's weird.
That's alright. My house is pretty cold right now too, but I want to keep it that way because where I live, the weather is starting to get this weekend up into the 90s. Finally seeing summer.
You can have all the 90s. I don't want it.
I'll be okay with the 90s once I get down to the coast and I am camping. Because that's where I'm going. I'm going to the coast to go camping, and it's supposed to be like, normally where I live, the coast is like mid 60s if you're lucky. Yeah, no, it's going to be like in the 80s. And so I'm like, oh, it's going to be amazing to play on the beach.
I haven't been to the beach in a while. I need to go again.
That's because you live a lot farther from the beach than I do.
I know, it takes a while to get there.
Yeah, you said it was like, what, 3-4 hours? Something like that?
Between 3 and 4. Depends on how many stops you make.
Yeah, no, my beach is like an hour to an hour and a half away. So, yeah.
You suck.
Well, you're welcome to come move this way.
Yeah, my wife ain't moving. Kidding me?
Alright, I'm done placing ice. Yay!
No, you ain't. There's still tons of ice over here needs to be placed.
Yeah, for you.
Okay. Did you place everything on the letters?
On the what?
The letters. Where the letters are gonna go.
No, I haven't done that yet. It's not on this layer.
I'm talking about around. Never mind.
But I am working on your sea lanterns that are way out here in the outer circle.
Oh yeah, that's just a ring of light, so just add some more light to the area because it's going to get covered up with carpet.
Oop! Now I need another rack.
Let's see, where are you at? How much of this circle have you done?
I started. Ooh, hi. I am on literally like on the other side, like from where you are. I'm just placing the netherrack that I need.
Take my schematic off so I can really see how it's looking. Looking pretty good. So if you're unaware of what we're trying to make here, not only is it of course it's a compass, but I tried to make it look like the Pirates of the Caribbean compass. Once we fill in a little bit more, you'll be able to tell, maybe. Oh, did you need more stuff filled in?
I placed what I needed.
Alright, hang on, I'll do some filling. So we're gonna fill from there.
We have found that Lamatica is our best friend.
It is our best friend.
I don't know how I played Minecraft without it, to be honest. Especially in survival. It has made things so much easier in survival.
Alright, so we got that filled in. Any other spots that need filled in? Not right now.
There, the outer ring is done. I guess that means we need to fill in the inner ring, huh? Because otherwise we have no blocks to place on.
What's the next layer? I don't have my schematic yet.
A step up with, I think that's blackstone. Yeah, that's blackstone. Blackstone slabs. But I got my schematic put away so I can place another rack. I just changed it to a different Y level on the schematic in order to fill. That way I can see.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell what's going on.
It is so weird having the kids back home again. I don't get a break from them anymore. Excuse me, Piggy, you're in the way. Thank you.
So I started working on my time lapse yesterday. I've got the first session done. I messed around with the second session, but I wasn't zoomed out far enough so it wouldn't look good vertical, so I gotta redo it and like zoom out a little bit more. That's the only problem with trying to make a time lapse and make it vertical is I don't know how far back I need to be to fit it vertically. Alright, so I got that done. I guess I help you fill in netherrack.
This one just seems a lot bigger than the crafting coffee one.
Well, it's a lot more open too. Like,
Yeah.
like if I was to like put stairs in and the whole mail system and all that, that kind of filled in the space and didn't make it feel too big, but it was still big.
Yeah, it was still big. It just didn't feel this big. But I think part of that, yeah, is the openness. Yeah.
And the reason I made it this big is because of the sword, and then what we have as the entrance post. I wanted them far enough away so it wasn't so close.
Yeah, you don't want it crowded.
Yeah, so that's why the entrances had to be a little further away, so...
Okay, a note to self. Do not fold my knee up and have my leg sitting underneath me.
How's it go to sleep?
Nope. I have knee problems with one of my knees, and I went to go stretch it back out, and now it's just nothing but a sharp pain in my knee. Not fun.
I don't have great knees either.
Well, I was working one day, and I was supposed to, because I worked retail at one point, and I went outside to go grab a shopping cart, and I did something to my knee when I was doing it, and it's just been, it bothers me ever since. It just kind of comes and goes. The winter, it starts aching when it gets super, super cold. During the summer, I don't usually have problems with it, but if I, fold my leg underneath me when I'm sitting in like a chair or something, and then I go to unfold it, my knee just does not want to stay straight. Like, it's just kind of a painful thing to deal with, but I just put my knee brace on, and then usually in a couple days it's fine again.
Joe, no, I'm not running the replay mod on this. The time-lapse that I'm talking about is something I'm working on in my single-player world. I built something in my single-player Monday that took me over 4 hours. And I'm going to be making a YouTube short out of it. And I had 5 different replay sessions. I tried to keep them roughly around an hour a piece. So when I make the replays, it doesn't bog down too much.
Yeah, and this replay, I saw the final product of it, and it is amazing. You definitely want to check it out. I don't know how he has the patience for that big of a build.
I will say I placed over 23,000 blocks. in 4 hours.
Yeah, it's worth checking out. That's for sure.
I'm not sure when it's going to be out. I'm working on it piece by piece. Probably sometime next week. Oh, and not only am I working on that video, I have a long-term video project that I'm working on. And I'm getting caught up, so... And I'll go ahead and tell you what it is, because this is going to be a long-term project. It's a Hermitcraft project. And you're probably like, what? Hermitcraft? Yes. I got the idea of... You know how the hermits, they do these crazy things that last throughout the entire season. And I thought it would be a great idea to see what a compilation video would look like if you took all those clips and put them all into one video. And the one that I'm talking about is Hermit Dares.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm downloading every video that has to do with Hermit Dares and cutting it all up and slamming it all in one video. And right now I'm on Corralis's Dare. Is where I'm at. So this video won't get published until season 9 ends. Or when I know the Hermit Dares is officially over. So you'll be able to see all the Hermit Dares all in one video. My wife is like, why do you keep just thinking of stuff and wanting to do more stuff? I was like, I don't know. I just do. There was another thing that the Hermits did, and I was like, I wish there was a way I could watch all that in one video. It was from like another season. And
Was it the what is it? The battle that they had?
the Civil War?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It was something else. Maybe it was the tag. The tag, maybe was what I was
Oh,
thinking
tag was a good one too. Yeah.
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 So if that's something that would interest you, when season 9 is over, probably give me because I'll be caught up because when it comes out, I'll be trying to edit as I go. So as soon as season 9's over, probably give me about a week, and it'll probably be finished. Right now, I'm just playing catch up. So I've got the very beginning of the video starts with Iskal explaining the game. You know, I've got it trimmed up so it doesn't take up too much of the video. And then him daring stress, and then it kind of takes off from there. And it gives me an excuse to play around with the editing software that I'm not comfortable using quite yet, so I'm still learning DaVinci Resolve. And there's some aspects of it that I'm really, really liking about it. So I think maybe each season of Hermitcraft, I'll try to come up with like a compilation video idea. That way, something different to add to the channel once in a while. Cause that's not something you can put together quickly. Cause I enjoy making content. When I have ideas, I like to try to go through with them. And this type of content doesn't require me actually recording anything. It just requires me just sitting down doing some editing. Is a circle filled?
Yeah. I ended up to you, so I started on the carpet.
Okay, I think I'm gonna start filling the outside because I'm sure that's gonna need filling. So let me see.
Yeah.
Turn my schematic back on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna need filled.
Because after the carpet, oh, there's just more carpet out here. So okay, I just need to fill it one more time out here, where it should be good.
Yeah, I'm going along the schematic. real quick, and where I'm placing netherrack is where it needs filled.
I'm trying to think of the best way to do this with the fill command. I think the best thing to do is start go against this line, go over one, fill from there. Out of the way of this corner. Another rack. There we go. And then we'll go from here. All the way to the corner. Even though some of this is going to get gone. We can trim the excess off later. From that corner. To that corner. Fill. There.
All right. Carpet for the letters are done.
Nice. Now we got north, south, east, west.
I'm working on the angles, the diagonals going out.
Yeah, now I just gotta fill in the netherrack and the little corners here. I filled in the big chunks. Then I can start helping place some blocks.
Like, placing blocks is my favorite part. Excuse me, Mr. Pig, you're in my way.
So for anybody still wondering why we're creating a new server, something we haven't talked about is Crafting Coffee was under some financial issues. The person that was paying for it is going through some financial issues that can't stabilize it by themselves. And no one really stepped up to be like, okay, I'll take over. it became, well, I'll chip in when I can with like a whole bunch of people. And it's like, that's not going to work long term. That's a temporary solution. Which is fine. But once that started happening, I was like, I didn't feel comfortable playing on the server anymore, because I'm like, I mean, yes, as of right now, it's paid for through September. But I like working on big projects and taking my time on things. And I don't want to have to feel rushed on getting it done before the server dies or ends or whatever, however.
Yeah, same here. Country and I actually met on the Craft and Coffee server, and we got along really, really well. Including that this last season on Craft and Coffee, we were actually doing a base together. And I was starting to work on this mega project for a mega base, and that's when the bombshell hit of the financial situation. And that to me, like, I was just at the beginning of this mega build, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna continue this mega build, I gotta financially, like, no, financially, the server is safe. And with multiple people, you know, yeah, it's awesome that people are donating and whatnot, but that doesn't financially, you know, that's not a guarantee that the server is going to continue to stay up. It's as long as people continue to donate. And I mean, kudos for them for wanting to step up and do that, but it just didn't feel comfortable to me either.
And I'm sure people that know me were probably like, well, you're paying for this server. Why didn't you just step up and pay for that one? 2 reasons. One is because that server is a bit more high of a price range than I'm willing to shell out on a monthly basis. It's a bigger server. And 2, which I was fine and dandy with, if I could have had one other person be like, okay, I can commit to half, no problem, I got this. If I'd have had one other person help me financially, that part would have been taken care of.
And it has to be somebody loyal and,
Yes.
you know, committed and trustworthy.
And the second thing was, the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, if I'm going to be like the new owner, I feel like I would be able to run the community how I would like. And the way Craft and Coffee is run wouldn't be the way that I would run a server. I like a family-friendly, I don't like the cursing, because I enjoy streaming, and you never know what's going to happen in chat when you're playing. I like talking to people in Discord as I stream, and I don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells, never knowing when they're going to drop something on voice chat. So I'm like, if I was to pay money for a server, I want to run it the way I want to run it. I don't want to just pick up, because I'd feel forced to keep running it the same way, because that's the way the community was built. And I'd hate to go in and start changing the rules. So I was like, I am okay running a server, just not that big of a server. Because the server cost is 1/3 of what Craft and Coffee is running. And I can manage that by myself. No problem. So that is kind of why this server got started. In a nutshell. Alright, let me turn my placement back on. I guess I can start placing some blackstone.
The blackstone can get started.
Yeah, that's what
on. Okay. Oh, this is looking good.
Once we get everything up, maybe you'll have some inspiration for a wall design.
Maybe.
My brain was feeling like mush.
I just hope everybody likes the spawn because I've worked very hard on it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. It looks awesome.
I think my favorite part would have to be suction cup. And if you want to know what suction cup is or what building that is, you will have to join the server. Or wait until streams start happening from the server.
Right.
I would have to say it's definitely my favorite. It took, let's say, a week to build overall.
Yeah, I still got a boat I need to build, so.
Yeah, I was wondering when you're gonna start working on that. I think I've done like. Actually, I think. Yeah, I've done like most of the spawn location.
You have, except for some of my inspiration ideas. Other than that, you've built everything.
Yep.
I've just left little hints. Hey, how about we do this? And you're like, oh yeah, I'll incorporate that. That's all I've done.
I like the message in a bottle. That one was cute. Other than you still need to fix the armor stand.
I can fix it.
So I went and checked on it the other day, and I was like, oh, it's still not fixed yet.
Nah.
But maybe you can talk about like some of the plugins that you've added onto the server, so that way people are aware of, you know, what they're getting into if they decide to join the server.
Well, as far as plugins, the plugins are mainly for moderators.
But like, maybe the data packs, like the armor stands and.
If I go, I should have a list of them here.
I think you do.
Yeah, right here. We've got player head drops, so you can get your own head if you like. We've got coordinate HUDs, Wandering Traders, the Hermit Edition, so you can get some mini blocks and hermit heads. AFK display, so you know when someone's AFK. Dragon drops, drops the elytra and dragon heads. Fast leaf decay, which is by far one of my favorites when it comes.
Oh, absolutely.
When it comes to collecting wood, you don't have to wait on leaves to decay.
Well, and even, you know, the fast leaf decay definitely helps when you're first starting out and you're just needing, you know, that one sapling or whatever, but you don't want to sit there and wait forever for it.
Yeah. We got silence mobs, so you can make them quiet. Enderman grief. Armor statues, double shulker shells, which not necessarily needed, but I throw it in there anyway. And then the more mob heads. And then we also have some custom crafting recipes. Like the dispenser recipe, you can craft droppers and then turn around and turn those into dispensers by just throwing in some sticks and string, which is very quick. We've got universal dyeing, so if you can take blue glass and turn it to a different color if you want. Same thing with the terracotta. It doesn't have to be the plain terracotta to color it, which is fantastic, because if you accidentally made too much like green and you're like, well, I don't know what else to do with this, you can change it to a different color. Which I think should be a vanilla feature.
I agree on that. It should be.
Because sometimes I have made the mistake of making like 8 stacks at a time and I didn't mean to. And it's like, oh,
Well, and
what am I going to do with that now?
it's not even that, but also when you're collecting the terracotta, that means you would have to collect, just a single layer of whatever color that you wanted.
Oh, yeah, very
But
true.
this way, it allows you to actually use all of the layers of terracotta instead of wasting a ton of it. Because, I mean, who's going to want, just a particular layer and then you're never ever going to use the rest of the layers?
Yeah, because that build that I made on Monday required
Oh, yes.
23,000 terracotta. And yeah, I just went and destroyed a hill, and I didn't care what color I got. And if I had to pick and choose what color I had to get, yeah, that would have been much more painful.
Yeah.
Oh, is all the blackstone done almost? Yeah. Oh, except for that little
Yup.
section there. Nice. So now you can kind of tell the Pirates of the Caribbean compass shape that was inspired by this.
Now, is the Pirates of the Caribbean kind of an idea or hint at what Spawn could possibly be?
I would hope so.
Yay!
The compass
that's
itself is done.
Yay.
Doing pretty good for timing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's two of us doing it, so that makes it a lot easier. You're only doing half the work. Oh, magma cube.
Aw, man.
I think you missed a spot over here.
You're working on the outer layer, so it's entirely possible.
Yeah, you might have to double check it.
What are you talking about?
Over here, you've got this side that has like stone and cobble. Oops. I broke a spot. This side, I think, yeah, that's like not even.
Oh, because this is where I was messing with tunnel design. It's fine.
Okay. I figure I'll let you fix that because you know the way it's supposed to go. I'm just going with whatever the schematic says.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that part. Oh, Joe, just now saw your message. I was busy. Loving double shulker shells. We will have a community shulker farm. Once we defeat the Ender Dragon, I plan on building the one-dimensional shulker farm out in the end. So we'll have shulker shells for days and days and days. We might make that a community build. But am I running done map? I was, but I'm not. I changed my mind on it. For our first season, I don't want to stress the server too much by adding too many plugins at once. I want to see how the server runs. So I'm not running dime map on the first season.
Excuse me, Enderman, you're in my way.
As much as I love dime map,
And trust me,
and
I love it too.
Since this being a smaller server, I don't want to add too many plugins. Right now the main plugins I have is for moderators to check for like griefing and stuff like that. So I just want to see how the first season goes first, and then if everything runs pretty good, then season 2 will have dime map. As much as I would love to add everything I enjoy, I don't want to stress the server too much. I would rather have a smooth running server than a hitch and giddy up server. Where you're like placing blocks and then 5 seconds later you're placing the same block again.
Who, me?
No, I'm talking about, you know, when the server lags sometimes when you place a block in like 5
Oh,
seconds.
yes. Oh, yes.
And you place the same block again. That gets annoying when you're in build mode.
Agreed.
But I think for my first, I only really have one goal for the season. I would like, and I'm not sure how lofty of a goal this is. I want to end season 1 whenever it ends. Not even sure when that's going to be. Who knows? Not anytime soon for sure. But I want to end the season with at least 10 active players, including us. So I'm really only asking for 8. I want to end the season knowing that we had 10 total active, consistent players on a pretty regular basis. They don't have to be as active as I am on here every other day and hours on hours. But at least on a weekly basis they showed up. They were a part of the community. They helped build stuff. So 8 good community members. Clash is like, I'm in the Discord. Awesome. Good deal.
Yep.
Will the seed be public? No.
No, what's the fun with having the seed public? Because that gives away, like, everything of where things are. And part of the fun of a semi-vanilla is discovering that.
No.
Not knowing where things are, like the new ancient cities and where the new mangrove trees are, you know?
No, the seed won't be public. I know the only reason the seed is great to know is when it comes to finding slime chunks. Because I know those are a pain. But with the whole new way of farming slimes that Il Mango has come up with, you don't necessarily need slime chunks anymore. You can find a decent sized swamp and have one built in a week. No seed is very challenging and I like it. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you like the challenge.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I don't enjoy when Minecraft adds something and they make it too easy. The game is already pretty easy. If you play enough and you know actually how to play the game. And you know how mobs and stuff work. The game is pretty simple. Because 9 times out of 10, the only time I die is I'm usually in panic mode. And I just do something stupid. Not paying attention. Because when I panic, my brain just shuts off. It's like, nope, you're not thinking about smart stuff now. You're thinking about dumb things to do. And that's how I die. 9 times out of 10. Because people that played on Crafting Coffee with me know I don't die very often. Because when you see the tab screen, see, I've got the tab screen set up for deaths right now. My death screen, or my death count, will stay under 10 probably the entire season. So this season probably could go on for 2 years, and my death count will probably still be less than 10. I just don't put myself in precarious situations.
But with the warden...
The only time you'll see my death count get high is if I build a game that requires you to die. And I want to play the game, you know.
I'm kind of curious how you would do with the warden, because that's going to be all new.
Well, yeah, the warden, if I end up poking the bear, so to speak, I'm sure he'll get me. Because I haven't played in 1.19 at all. Snapshots, nothing. I've just watched people.
Yeah, I have played in 119 a little bit. I'm almost 100 days in. And, I have not found an ancient city yet. I haven't found a spawner yet. I did find the frogs, and I did find the trees, the new trees. But that's pretty much it. I haven't done anything with those yet, of course, because I'm still fairly just trying to get diamond gear, so yeah. I did mostly clearing of a a jungle forest. Because I didn't want my spawn location full of jungle, and I didn't feel like hunting for a seed in particular that didn't have a jungle in it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna clear this. So I have sticks and wood for days. Like, easily a double chest full of logs.
Oh, this is looking really cool. Yeah, Clash is like, avoid wardens equals no deaths. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured the warden is going to be one that I'm going to probably end up trying and avoiding, because...
Oh, speaking of the warden...
Yes?
You know what block they drop, right?
No, I do not, actually. I didn't really look into much of 1.19 other than little snippets here and there of hearing things.
They do drop a block, which is the sculk catalyst. Which I've known about that for a while.
So what does the sculk catalyst do?
If mobs die around a sculk catalyst, it will turn nearby blocks into sculk blocks.
Ah, okay.
And the sculk blocks absorb the XP from that mob.
Gotcha.
But you can pick those up in the deep dark. But anyway, Mango made a video a few weeks back. If people wanted to make a warden farm to collect the sculk catalyst blocks, they can. Not even a week later. As much as I love this particular YouTuber, I'm not going to mention it. I am subscribed to this person. But as much as I love their videos, they put out a video and practically ripped off Mango's design. Didn't credit him, but the thing that really kind of irritated me was they didn't even specify the correct block that he was dropping. They said he dropped sculk blocks. He does not drop sculk blocks. He dropped sculk catalyst, which is a totally different block. And I was just like, oh, not only did you rip off another YouTuber and not credit, you're not even giving out correct information. I was so irritated. I hate when YouTubers do that. I think the sculpt block is going to be used a lot for like building and decoration because it can look cool. I usually build my Nether hubs in the theme of the actual new update, which I've done every single time except this go around. For one, I can't use the new blocks because the server isn't there yet, so I can't use the new stuff. And plus, I wanted to keep the theme from the spawn to bleed into the Nether as much as possible. I thought that would be kind of cool. Placing carpet's getting boring. But you don't see many mobs in here, do you? No.
There's a few, not too many though.
We got a little balloon guy flying around. I wish there was more full blocks that were non-spawnable.
That'd make the game too easy then.
Not really. Now when it comes to Nether Tunnels, do you want an iceway? I've been kind of debating whether or not to even put in an iceway.
I do kind of like the iceway just because of the fact that it does help the players that don't have a elytra to travel around a little bit quicker.
Okay. Because I know once you have an elytra, it barely gets used.
Yes.
And usually the only time I ever use it if I'm transporting a mob in a boat, I can get through the tunnel pretty fast.
Yeah. Alright. You've got different things going on with the outer part. So I'm a little confused.
I told you the outer part, don't worry too much about it because I've been playing with different stuff, so it's probably not looks the same on each side.
Okay.
But this I'm not sure exactly what side it is. But yeah, where you're at right here is in these angled sections on all four corners. I want these to be like all windows.
Okay. That I can do.
It's the flat walls I'm trying to figure out how to make it not look so flat. Is what I'm struggling with.
Well, I'll just leave it exactly the way it is for the flat walls at the moment. I'll do the angles and I'll do the swords.
Clash, the reason why I'm not using the fill command for the carpets is because it's got all these different angles and I gotta go around certain things. And I don't want it to accidentally misplace blocks. Oh, here's a section of blackstone that didn't get done. We don't even have the coolest part in this hub yet.
What's that?
The other swords.
I'm working on it.
I think changing the colors of them actually turned out pretty cool. And one of the main goals of this server is just a place to come and chill. No stress. No drama. You want to build something with a friend. We're gonna hopefully do our best to keep this drama free. Have you seen what some of the Bedrock players are having issues with?
Mm-mm.
The whole chat reporting?
Wait, what is it doing?
You know you can chat report now, so you can like report on somebody for saying something in chat.
Oh.
I saw on Reddit last night, this guy was playing on his own realm, so he owns the realm.
Yeah.
And they're building like different kingdoms. And his friend is building a kingdom, and I forget what he named it. It was called Koopa. I don't know. It had 3 different K's in it. So he made the acronym like, oh, so you realize that stands for, you know, KKK, and he was just pointing that out. That's what it stood for. Not speaking of any hate or anything. Just a quick mention. Oh, do you know what the acronym for that is? Well, he got kicked out of his own realm for 3 days for saying KKK.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm personally like Bedrock is awesome and all, and I love that they have the different worlds that you can buy and the different skins and stuff like that. But honestly, it's not the same as Java Edition. I understand that they made it a different copy, you know, just so then that way it plays smoother on console. But yeah, there's some things that are just too different to definitely notice between Java and Bedrock, and
You do know, you do realize chat reporting's coming to Java.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what 119.1's adding.
Why would they do that?
They're adding the array duplication and chat reporting in 119.1.
Why would they add the chat reporting on there? Like, you should be able to say whatever you want. I mean, it's one thing if you're playing with other players, that I understand. But if you're by yourself, like, or, you know, just playing with family, I mean, you should be able to, you know, say whatever you want.
Yeah, and I think some of these bans or whatever, they happen automatic, so there's no...
Yeah, and that's horrible.
Yeah, that's not cool. I saw someone reply to that guy's message me like, I know this is kind of hard for me to say, but I'm starting to not like Minecraft. I hope that doesn't cause an issue. I mean, I know they want to keep the game safe, but you can't be taking away some privileges.
Yeah. I mean, I get that they added to Bedrock just because of the fact, you know, Bedrock is way easier to connect with people to play with versus Java. Because Java, you have to have a realm or a server in order to play with other players. Versus Bedrock, you could basically just invite them to your world. Like... So I get what they're doing with Bedrock, but Java, really?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I just saw what time it was.
Yup, it is that time.
It is that time. You know what? Since I am this close to getting done with the carpet, I'm finishing the carpet. And then that'll be it in the stream. Because I am almost done. And now that we have this in here, you can come in here and play with ideas on walls.
Yes.
But with where these windows are, I am going to clear out some stuff so you can see the outside nether. Because not only do I want the inside to be open like this and free, I want you to be able to look out and be able to see all kinds of stuff. But not only the rules that I mentioned earlier are a thing, there is an application that is required, which is in the Discord. And that application has to be approved before you get added to the whitelist. I don't want to make it too simple for anybody to join. Oops. Okay. We got a lot done today.
Yes, we did.
We got pretty much the entire central part of the hub done. Now it's the outer edges. The Nether Tunnel entrances and the...
I've almost got one sword done.
I don't see any swords done. Oh, you're over here. You're working on the blue side.
Yup.
Well, that is where I'm going to end the stream today. Right here. I think it turned out very, very nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take off schematic for now. There we go. And eventually we won't have gas floating around here. But if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to press the like button. I'd appreciate it. And if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, you can do that as well. But I'll probably be back here again next Wednesday. Working on some more stuff. So every Wednesday will be a Cozy Cove stream until we get ready to launch. Hello, now we got 2 guests. And then every Friday is going to be my single player world. So that's how the streams are going to be for now. And then once the server starts going strong and gets launched, I'll probably be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with Monday, Wednesday being the server. That's my plans anyway. But anyway, hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday, and we'll see you guys in a couple days. Thanks, Chicky, for helping me out. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
Bye-bye.